Welcome, Saj. How are you doing? You know, this month of March, all the planets are moving direct. Last month we had a very intense stellium. Wow. Six of Cups is the first card to jump off. Before I get to this card. So, last month we had an stellium of planets in your in Aquarius, all right? And now what is happening is that we are also having an stellium, but we're having an stellium in Pisces with a new moon on the 13th of March, okay? Regarding the dates, take it as it better resonates for you, because, you know, for me, these experiences are things, or energies are things that come, they have their own flow, okay? And sometimes you might feel them already, or you're just experiencing them right now, or you're gonna experience them later on, okay? But there is gonna be a new moon in this house of Pisces, in your 4th house. And Mars, that was sitting on Taurus for a very long time, I mean, I think it was around 4 months, if I'm not mistaken, is gonna go to transit in your 7th house, such your relationships. I mean, there is a lot of going on here regarding your relationships this month. There is also gonna be a full moon by the end of the month in your 11th house, which is also called the house of friends, a part of being the house of dreams and hopes. And then your 5th house, Venus and the Sun. So Venus and the Sun are gonna be doing this stellium with Pisces in your 4th house. So family, home, maybe thinking about changing home or doing changes regarding your home. And then the Sun and Venus are gonna transit to your 5th house, which is a house of romance, of children, of wanting to do something here where you are more playful, okay? Where you maybe are thinking of, it's like coming back to that childish energy that you have, Sag. You know, I saw last month you had a very strong, intense reading, in the way that I think the Sagittarius, maybe for some time you were not feeling at your best. And you know what? I mean, this is something that everybody has been experiencing. I mean, in very different ways. But for me, and having the 6 of Cups, is like that sense of coming back to playing around as a child. Coming back to these relationships. You know, Mars is like pushing you, and maybe this is something where you are really focusing your energy in. It's like reconnecting with people. Maybe even we're talking here about people of your past, because the 6 of Cups is this energy that talks about sometimes relationships or connections, emotional connections, because these are cups, all right? That are very important in our life, or they have a sense of memory or nostalgia. You know, there is a sense of nostalgic feelings about maybe connections that are very close to your heart, such. And this could be, for example, I mean, this 7th house, I mean, Mars in your 7th house, and all these stellium with a new moon in your 4th house. It could be that you're thinking about reconciling with a member of your family, somebody that you share a lot of memories with, or as I said, this could just simply be somebody from your past that is very present in your life right now. I don't know yet, we'll see what is gonna come right now, okay? But I don't know if this connection precisely is something that is physical yet. I mean, like in your 3D world. But I'm having the sense that this is really like emotions that are being revived for you here, Sag. Like these memories that are coming back to you. And you see, it's like these two children. You see, like these two children that are almost exchanging emotions in a, I will say, naive way, but in a good way. It's like when children, it's like when you experience maybe love, like almost like like the sense of, like that first love. It's like this is like memories of a first love, memories of like when you were younger, or maybe if it's not this an old connection that you're experiencing right now, this could be a new connection, but that it reminds you of the past. Number 6 is always very karmic, and I don't know if you believe in karma or not, that's up to you. But it's like when you experience the Queen of Pentacles here. This could definitely be, Queen of Pentacles, earthy energy, very stable energy here, okay? She could be a mother figure, so maybe you're thinking, with all this fourth house playing and in Pisces, no? Pisces is that energy of healing emotions, healing is Pisces season, it's the last zodiacal sign before we enter in Aries season. So many people experience this month as a month of healing, as a month of going back maybe to these things that we experienced in the past so we can solve them and then start new, okay? Start new during the month of April, start refresh. But this fourth house for you is the house of stability, is how you see your foundations. And this is exactly what I'm seeing here, Sag, is that you're looking at your home. Or somebody here, and I said, maybe you are meeting a member of your family that could really be this important female figure or motherly figure in your life that brings in your life a sense of stability, because the Queen of Pentacles, she is the most stable queen of the tarot. All right, she is very independent, the Queen of Pentacles. She is a hard worker as well, and it's like she's very protective of what she has built. She takes things seriously, and earthy energy is not an energy that moves fast, but when they move, this is a person that they move steady, but they are quite fixed with their steps. You see, it's like every time that they take one step further, it's like it's taking them to their objective, but it's like they are not in the rush. It's like they go slow. This Queen of Pentacles, she's very secure, and she looks for security as well. Probably this person is somebody who's very centered in their career or in their practical world. Coins is always a lot related to that material. And when I mean material, it doesn't mean just money, okay? But it's things that are physical, like things that are practical. So maybe this person is quite centered in their own business, or they do have something that they are taking care of, okay? But it's a very generous energy, okay? It's just that this queen, she doesn't invest in things that she doesn't consider worthy because of that confidence. She knows where and how and when she invests her energy and her time and her money. All right, but I see a really nice energy here coming, and just to remember you, I know the tarot, we are talking here about core figures that represent masculinity and femininity, but we're not talking here about gender, okay? So this Queen of Pentacles could represent a person, masculine person as well, or a trans, or whoever person you're relating this energy to, okay? I really feel it's important to specify this because I don't know. I mean, I think it's, you know, in the times where we are living right now, I really don't like the idea of just because of that image we will cut off or limit ourselves to uh, gender. You know, it's like, guys, we are already a little bit more advanced than that, no? So, uh, so yeah, I mean, your connections, guys, and I see a very sweet connection, Sag, very sweet connection. Are you maybe, if this wouldn't be precisely one person, okay, that is coming back or somebody that is arriving in your life, maybe this could be like you having memories over your family, over your home, your roots, you know. It's like you experiencing these emotions that really bring you back to these memories that when you were younger, when you were a child, and as I said, I mean, the Six of Cups, it's a beautiful emotional energy, but that it also can bring that sense of nostalgia. But you know, I think it's quite nice to have some nostalgia. I mean, you know, uh, in life, no, it's like sometimes we do need to go in search of these emotions, no, to know what maybe these emotions might mean to us right now. I see here the Ten of Wands coming. Are you Sag? You're a little bit burnt out here, or you know that there is something here is coming to an end of a cycle, like something that you were putting a lot of efforts into, and maybe this is regarding your work and your career, right? It's like I feel like this Sag who is watching the video right now, and if of course you're still resonating with the story, is it's it's kind of like you're physically maybe during this month a little bit tired, or you are in need of taking care of many different situations here. So it's kind of like that sense of feeling burnout a little bit, because it's like, you know, the Ten of Wands is this energy of wands is action, it's movement, it's fire, no? And when we arrive to the 10, it means that you come from a long road here of you had to take care of many different situations, and I think that this has been something that had probably made you very tired. The thing is that I want you to remember, if this is something that is really happening to you, is that I want you to remember that this is the end. Okay, this is really the end of this cycle. This is the end of maybe you having to fight the current here. Having to fight the current, and you know, I mean, you see this guy, it's like he's carrying all this heavy weight with him, and he's taking it to his castle here, his home. And he's almost there. I mean, like, actually, you are getting there already. You know, like you are at this to get to that achievement. You know, yeah. I mean, maybe it's like you were in this period where you were doing a lot of different stuff, or maybe you were very physically very active, and I think that this is something that you kind of like, it kind of tire you up, Sag. Let's see what is coming next. Venus and the Sun in your fifth. Yes, I mean, you know, the fifth house, it always, I mean, the fifth house is one of the nicest houses in astrology, you know. I mean, it's a house that talks about having fun, being playful, enjoying. This is your energy, guys. I mean, feeling romance or experiencing romance again, Sag. You know, when we have the Sun and Venus by the end of this month in this house, it's like something here is gonna come quite into the light for you. And I think that something that you were working hard on, something that you were putting a lot of efforts into, is what is making you become this King of Wands. Okay? I see a queen and I see a king on the table. So, and these are like two very different characters, all right? And what I'm seeing as well is that the King of Wands is looking right straight to this Queen of Pentacles. And I feel you are a fire sign, so I'm feeling that this will be more like your energy during this month, Sag. I see that you are something here that probably was making you tired, and maybe all this period of having to work hard and putting a lot of energy in different maybe projects or situations is what is making you come back here to your confidence. You know, the King of Wands is the most confident part of the, for me is like this character that is very like self-secure. He's very self-centered as well, you know. He's very generous, but to be honest, I mean, this is one of these kings that he's more centered in his goal here. He has a precise, determinate objective, and he's looking right straight to that objective. It's like this king, he doesn't care about the rest. He's not looking, he doesn't need to look up front. He's looking at the side, and he's looking right straight to these. All right? But maybe there has been a lot of things here in the middle regarding the situation that kind of created a burnout of some kind. But this king, he's very determined. I mean, and it's like no matter what the obstacles this king can have or experience, it's like he doesn't give a fuck. You know, it's like he is very determined, and he knows how to use his discernment to get to his goal. So you're having a precise focus during this month. And I got the feeling like combining your astrology and feeling like intuitively like what I'm seeing with the cards. I think that is something regarding your home, Sag, or your connections, close connections, that I think is the focus for this month for you. Okay, let's see what is coming. I would like, you know what? I'm gonna put one card for your obstacles here, because you know, I like to do different ways of readings. I use different kind of spreads, and sometimes I like to use fluid. This is your obstacle, Sag. I mean, I think I said this last month because I had the feeling that you were a lot up in your head, and you know what? I love to see that it's like something here is, it's kind of like you're becoming certain of something, and you know that you are almost at the closure of the situation, you know. But this is what is your obstacle. It's the Knight of Swords. Something is really stressing you out. And I saw this same energy in last reading. It's like something is like, it's almost like I feel like, Sag, you're not getting well sleep here. Something is like keeping you awake at night, or you're having many thoughts in your mind that are creating a sense of anxiety that is really not helping you out. I think you need to work on this. All right, I'm gonna then put in a specific to get maybe more in detail about this Nine of Swords. but it could really be that it's because maybe there is something here that you're trying to closure, because it has become a burnout here, and I think that maybe arriving to that end, or having this, taking the last step to arrive to your objective here, to arrive to that price that you are very focused this month. It's almost like it's really stressing you out. Okay, I will put in a specific now. I would like to know what is coming in your hopes and fears. What is coming in your hopes and what is coming in your fears? Communication. You want to, it's like this is what you want. Knight of Swords. Something here that you want to communicate, and you want to communicate it fast. Or maybe you expect this message from someone. All right, it's like an information like a messenger. You know, the knights are related to these messengers, and talking about the Knight of Swords, he's the fastest of all. He's even faster than the Knight of Wands. You know, the Knight of Swords, you know, he's not even running with his horse. You know, he's not just riding his horse. He is flying. You know, it's like he is the air, and he is transporting himself in the air. You know, like he's flying. So something here that you want to communicate or you want to express in a certain way, that is like almost like having this fast exchange information. But when we're talking about this position of hopes and fears, I think that this is actually what you want, but it's also what is making you the most scared. And you know what? In this reading, the only, let's say, negative, and you know, I really don't like to use that kind of terminology with the cards, because they all have these positive, negative sides, you know, but it's just that for me, there's not like a card that is like only negative, you know, they also have their, you know, the other side of the coin. But the only card that looks a little bit more negative here in your reading, Sag, is this Knight of Swords. And here in your hopes and fear, we have this Knight of Swords. So I think that this is actually what is explaining me the anxiety. Is this communication? Is this message that you want to send? Do you think that maybe this communication, because the Knight of Swords is a knight that sometimes can come with a certain level of aggressivity, you know? Like, he comes so fast that sometimes the difficulty with this knight is that it's like he cannot sometimes be completely in control of his strength and power. So, you know, so sometimes might use his words in a way that he's not really able to control them. You know, it's like that kind of energy. But you know what, I'll put in a specific to dive deeper in this card, right? And then, so this is where is coming your hopes and fears, your obstacle. And I want one card for your, like, what is influencing you externally, like an energy that it doesn't depend on you, but it's really influencing you. Okay, and maybe this situation. Okay, let's see what's coming in your exterior. What's coming in the exterior for Sag? What is coming in the exterior for Sag, please? What is coming in the exterior for Sag? This is sweet candy energy, Sag. Very sweet candy energy here. And you know what? I mean, talking about these important connections this month, Page of Cups with the Two of Cups in your environment, like something that is influencing you right now. And we started the reading with the Six of Cups. So, I mean, whoever this person represents in your life, and I think it could really definitely be this Queen of Pentacles here, all right? This person, it's almost like it feels like home to you. That's really the vibe I'm getting. It's like this person has something really deep connected to you, Sag. And when I'm getting with this, you know, because the card came out as the Page of Cups, and then I saw in the back of the cards the Two of Cups. There is a very deep level of connection with this person. It's almost like whoever is this person in your life, this person, they have an emotion. I mean, like something that it's very watery element here. Like it's like they bring this energy to you that will be like, you know, like almost like you will feel that you know them forever. You see, it's like you see these Two of Cups. It's like these two persons, it's like they are exchanging cups in the same level. It's like they are both in the same level. They both complement each other in a way that is like it brings so much balance. And the Two of Cups is always talking about, yeah, emotional engagements, emotional commitments. Whoever is this person in your life, and I said maybe there is this person, it could be definitely love related, okay, like an intimate relationship you are experiencing right now, and that has something to do with your past, or simply it's a new person, because I have here the Page of Cups. Maybe this is a new person, but it does make it's like it does make you think of the past, or it revives emotions that you were not feeling probably in a very long time here, such. But if it's not love related, it could really be, as I said, somebody of your family or someone that is related to your really close environment, that maybe they want to bring on the table an apology here, because the Page of Cups can mean a lot of times apologies, or not an apology, but a reconciliation here. You know, if you had experienced some sense of troubles with this person, and I think this is what has been causing so much anxiety to you, Sag, and probably to this person, to be honest. I mean, as I'm feeling it, this person is coming with new emotions here. You know, this person doesn't want to fight. This person has almost like this childish feeling towards you, that no matter at what level they want to engage or reconcile with you, it's like they really want to open up with you in a very honest and heart open way. All right, it's almost like, if I'm feeling this, it almost would be like almost like peacemaking, or funding yourself together in a way that is like, I see the Three of Goals, the Strength, the High Priestess, the Page of Wands. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I have the feeling that even if this would be somebody in your intimate relationship, Sash, it's almost like this person will feel like a soulmate to you, or somebody that really reflects a lot. It's like you reflect each other. You know, it's like, you know, it's almost like you will be a mirror to each other. Okay? And I think that if this is something that is happening to you right now, yeah, I mean, this is the kind of connections that when they happen, they do bring a lot of our past, even if this has nothing to do with this person. It's because these connections is like they ask us to go deep into ourselves, you see. But I see a really nice vibe here. Such now I'm gonna put a specific for the Nine of Swords, because I see that I want to know why you're so stressed. I mean, I'm kind of getting the vibe, but you are very stressed about this. And why Sag is so stressed? Why? Why, Sag, are you so stressed out? Man, get out! Get out of your mind. Get out of these swords. I mean, really, like, I really think that this is something that is really blocking you out. Okay, Seven of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like you will be battling here. It's like almost like you will be battling your own desires. You will be battling maybe competition. You will be battling your own ego. Sag, Seven of Wands. You know, it's like that energy, fire energy of you being in defense mode. You being in defense mode, or feeling that you need to protect yourself here, or feeling that maybe somebody is doing that, okay, or you are scared, or you are obsessively thinking that this person might be in this vibe towards you. If it's not you, maybe that's what you're thinking. It's like you know, you think that the other person is bringing that energy to you. You know, the Seven of Wands is like this energy of pushing, fighting, okay. And the Wheel of Fortune is the Wheel of Fortune is like that change. So you know that there is something here that it's kind of like a possible turn of events that it might come regarding this connection or situation that you're experiencing right now. And it's almost like such, I feel like you are scared of this change. And my question for you is, why? Why would you be afraid of taking out this weight? You know, like, why would you be so maybe scared to maybe speak out? Because, you know, I mean, guys, this is exactly what you're hoping regarding the situation. Is this Knight of Swords. So it's like you are wanting to express something, or you are expecting a level, something to be communicated. But it's almost like this is as well what is making you scared, and probably what kind of like you're pushing away with the Seven of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Is like you're pushing away the change. It's like you're almost pushing away the possibility that this will turn to a new direction that will bring so much luck and so much fortune. Okay? Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you connected with this reading, don't doubt to send me an email if you have any questions, or you can always as well request for a private reading. It's always better, you know, to get more in contact with your own personal story. And anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I really wish you the best for this month. All right, take good care. Bye bye, Sag.